What's good with you guys? This is Patrick again, back with another video. This title, excuse me, I'm going off the cuff here, so forgive me. The title of this video is called Dark Skinned Man Like Fresh, Always Low-Key Simp for Non-Black Floozys. As you guys know, he's been caught up in this whole baby mama drama with some Chinese chick with whom I will not name, and supposedly she's some type of Instagram thought. Go figure, right? So he's caught up in that, like most dark-skinned black men will always get caught up in it. You see it in sports, you see it in entertainment, as you're seeing it now in entertainment, because YouTube is a entertainment platform. You always see these type of men engaging in low-key simping activity with a lot of non-black women. And I know a lot of non-black women enjoy it. And for the black women that do know this, some who will watch this video or who may not watch this video, just have an open ear and listen to what I'm about to say. You get a lot of dark-skinned black men today in today's society. The simpery of how they act when it comes to a non-black woman, Caucasian, Latino, Asian, Indian mix, is phenomenal. I mean, the simpery is 100% crazy. You will see them on Facebook, you will see them on Snapchat, you will see them on, I don't have TikTok, you'll see them on TikTok, you'll see them on, you'll see them on Instagram. They stay simping. And with this guy, he may or may not been simping, but let me not contradict myself. Most of the time, these type of guys like this, they simp for these type of women. They love these type of women with a passion. Some type of non-black, Latino, or Asian woman. And as you know, they have their own show, Fresh and Fit, and they're hollering all this manly stuff about these women are hoes, all these women are hoes, and don't get with single mothers, and don't be dating no thought that has more than 5 body counts. Trust me, behind closed doors, all those women that you see on their show, trust me, all those women that you see on their show, when that show is over, they're pulling out their phone, let me get your digits, let's link up sometime. These women can't wait. And as you notice too, whenever there are black women on their show, they usually dog them out most of the time. I mean, they dog out every woman on there. I mean, it's given. But they usually dog out a lot of black women on there, as to what I've seen thus far. Because I'm not a Fresh and Fit fan. I don't watch those guys. I've had my brother, some colleagues of mine send me videos of them like, hey, watch this, it's the Fresh and Fit, they're talking about some stuff. I don't give a crap about none of that stuff, because I already know that behind closed doors, these guys are simps, they're beta males, they proclaim that they're tough, they're rough, they're alpha males, and they hang out with the top tier guys, and they smoking cigars and showing themselves with all these expensive cars and stuff like that. That's all a front. These guys, 100%, if a female were to show you her text messages, these guys are simping big time. They all do it. Like I said, particularly dark-skinned black men. The simpery I've seen, especially living here in California, of these dark-skinned black men simping over women who are non-black, it's pathetic. I mean, they'll literally jump out their car during a stoplight just to try to, hey, what's up, ma? What's up, ma? And this non-black woman, this Latino woman, this Caucasian woman, this Asian woman, they're laughing. They don't want to deal with you. They don't want to deal with no low-class or low-middle-class scrub who's probably living at home with his mama or sibling or siblings, ain't got no job, can't keep a job, and just not goal-oriented when it comes to finances, and getting stuff in order. They don't know how to get their stuff in order. They're used to a woman taking care of them. Not that I'm saying that Fresh has somebody his mama taking care of him because he obviously taking care of himself for him and that guy on that show. But these guys, they have no type of filter when it comes to their hatred. When it comes to black Americans or black women, they show it. You know, I'm not sure what mix they are in terms of, you know, race or ethnicity, whatever they are. But they can holler all that stuff all they want to, because at the end of the day, you can go somewhere in a highly affluent white neighborhood and be hollering all day long, I'm Barbados, I'm half Cuban, I'm Ethiopian. They'll say, you just an Ethiopian nigger. That's what they'll say. You know, just all this claiming you this and you that. Oh, I'm not black and stuff. Trust me, these people don't care about that. Especially these non-black people, they don't care. So you labeling yourself as a different ethnicity, it don't matter to them. But let me not get off subject with this situation with him and this thought. Was it planned? No, it wasn't planned. This guy seemed, from what I'm seeing from different videos, that this guy was clearly smitten, sprung over this Chinese chick. And from hearing her side of the story of her talking about he hollered about he wanted a baby and all that stuff, that may be a little bit fabricated, but more than likely this whole getting her pregnant on accident, that wasn't on accident. Most dark-skinned black guys, from what I've heard from different sources of different women, you know, being colleagues, being friends with them in the past, some women, they will constantly holler about how dirty some dark-skinned black men are. They'll say like, they'll come over their house, haven't even showered all day, and want to be sexually intimate with them. Or they'll just meet them the first time around, maybe the second time around, the third time around, they end up being intimate with each other. This guy has no protection. He always make an excuse about him having not having no protection. And it's just another way for him to low-key get a woman pregnant so he can have access to a woman. Because let's face it, most of the time, some of these dark-skinned black men don't get no women. They just don't, unless he's some type of entertainer, some type of comedian, some type of actor, some type of athlete. Most of the time, they don't get none. Not to say that there are some light brown-skinned men and some light-skinned black men who don't get none either. They simp all the time too. I mean, wasn't it Drake who got a adult film star pregnant? I mean, look what these guys are doing. And you guys are sitting up following these guys, these young kids, these young boys, because that's what they are, boys. These young 17-year-olds to 19 to 21 to 23 to 25, 27, following these YouTube guys, these red pill guys, these MGTOW guys, hollering about, you know, I live the MGTOW philosophy of all women are whores, and I'm not going to be trying to beta bucks. Please, for the right woman, you a simp. Most of these guys today, they 100% simp over any female there is. They will constantly simp. They do not care. They always simp. Like I said, particularly these dark-skinned black guys, they simp like there's no other. And with him, I'm pretty sure, you know, him already having a show on YouTube and stuff like that, and him messaging this woman back and forth, I'm sure he was on guard and not making any type of crazy text, send her any type of crazy text messages, because we all know how some women are, especially when they're fooling with someone of entertainment value or athlete or someone of just of high value. They would, not to say that he's high value because he's not, they would always screenshot the conversation of those two, whatever it is. And that's the way it is. What you're seeing to me is like another distraction, but people are falling into it. You got all these people making videos about it and talking about it and stuff like that, just to get clout, just to get people to tune in to their page, like, comment, subscribe. I got some more stuff for you on this situation. No, I may talk about this maybe one time. I may talk about it 2 times, or maybe even 3, because, but not for the whole subscriber thing, nothing like that. Just talk about it because it's pathetic. This is the same situation you see all the time. Some type of athlete, some type of dark-skinned athlete of some sort, or entertainer. They always fool around with these non-black women all the time. You see them all the time with them. And they always constantly dogging out black women. Yeah, there are a lot of black women who say some bad things and act up and stuff like that. But for the most part, some black women are not all that bad. Some of them have manners, proper manners. Some of them are very sophisticated. Some are very educated, just like all these other non-black women. So them hollering, I don't date no black women, well, okay, that's you. You made your point already. You ain't got to keep saying it on your show, because we already know that those guys right there, they're prejudiced. Especially the prejudice against some black men in America, because they proclaim that they're not black, right? Something like that. I'm not gonna be listening to nobody talking shit about no black men here in America. But yet you hollering, you saying, what's up with these niggas, and saying all that crazy shit on their show and stuff. Man, get out of here with that. What you're seeing is a man who just got caught being head over heels over some Gentile woman, and now he's denying everything. That whole phone conversation between him and her, talking about I'm pregnant, and he was like, oh, okay, what you want me to do about it? He was trying to act like all manly and stuff like that, like he didn't care. I bet he was on the other side of that phone. He was like, okay, so what you know what I'm saying, like, well, what you gonna do with it? He was happy as a clown. Trust me, I'm gonna have me a half mixed baby. That's what they work on. And it's funny too, because most of these dark-skinned black men, they hate light-skinned black men, but yet they constantly chase all these non-black women to have a light-skinned baby, in hoping that they have a girl, because they don't like the man. I mean, they don't want to have no boys. As you see, they make the little memes and little TikTok videos about certain light-skinned black men, all that stuff like that, and they're just hoping that they have a girl when they have these little mixed babies, or sometimes they want boys, but the majority of the time they want girls. But they always, they don't like light-skinned black men, but they chasing these white women, Latino women, Asian women to have a light-skinned baby. I mean, just think how fucked up in the head they are to even have that type of mentality. It's stupid. It's absolutely dumb and retarded. And then, they constantly keep pushing themselves to go only after that. Like you're the pick of the litter. I mean, come on now. Let's not even go there with that type of, with that talk right there. I mean, that's a whole nother video I get into. But the guy seems to be supposedly in shock and trying not to have everything taken from him, because let's face it, she did what she did, and she know what she was doing, and he knew what he was doing. So they both need to be held accountable for their actions. Oh, these baddies, all these, you hear these guys today, that's all they talk about is baddies. Yeah, most of these baddies are prostitutes. Most of these baddies are escorts. Most of these baddies have OnlyFans. You know what I'm talking about? You wanna sit up and fool around with one of these little floozy ass women who more than likely have a clientele of men that they sleep with on a daily basis, who's giving them money. Not to mention they probably got older sugar daddies. But you still wanna pay. I mean, excuse me, you still wanna play. Isn't it what is that? I don't know. Pay to play, something like that. When it comes to them exchanging goods and services, because that's what they're doing. You see them with these women and stuff like that. These women don't like them. These women wouldn't even have nothing with them. But the fact that they got money, or supposedly have money, that is what's making these women go after them. And that's pretty much it. I probably would do a part, more than likely I'll probably do a part 2. But this was off the cuff. If it sounds kind of funny and a little bit out of place, forgive me. I'm still trying to do this whole YouTube thing with making videos and stuff like that. I got to get better spotlight. I'm usually in my room doing these videos and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just You know, what you see is simpery at its finest. It's low-key simpery, but he's trying to deny that he's not doing it. But he did. I mean, he got her pregnant. And she's keeping that baby. She's not going to abort it. You know? She's going to get famous for just being on the internet, being seen with him on Instagram and all this stuff like that. I mean, the guy is just in denial about all this stuff. I mean, the guy was taking pictures with her and his mom, and from what I heard from O'Shea Duke Jackson, shout out to him, in his video, he was mentioning how he flew out all the way out there to Barbados and stuff like that to meet his family. I mean, but yet he mentioned about if you ever see me on camera with a woman, that's not my girlfriend. But this dude in the car hollering about "love you, babe" and all that stuff like that. I mean, what are you doing that for? You doing that for the gram, as they say? You doing that for the gram, or I mean, like what exactly are you doing that for? It's stupid, man. It's just like you guys are just falling for this shit. You young guys need to just follow your own path. Stop listening to these guys on YouTube. You're not going to be successful just imitating these guys, because these guys made it in a way that it was legit, but then not legit. There's always something. There's always some type of crookedness to their success, and that's what you guys need to understand. You know, go live your life. You know, calling every woman, you know, out their name and stuff like that. You're not gonna get nowhere with no woman, especially if she likes you and you trying to hold frame. I'm holding frame, bro. I ain't worried about her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her text me. You're not that valued. You're not a high value man to where this woman's gonna be texting you Monday through Friday throughout the week. She'll probably text you maybe 2 times. And truth be told, you're gonna be texting her about 4 to 5 times out of that week. Stop lying with yourself, or you end up like him, like Fresh.